Hello. Welcome back to Let's Talk Entertainment News. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please take a moment to do that now. We are closing in on 4,000 subscribers. We need just 75 more to reach that goal, and I'm hoping to reach that goal by the end of 2023, which is fast approaching. Moving on to your second news story for today, although we are post-Halloween now by 2 days, seems to be a lot of horror news out there in the ether. It prequel series Welcome to Derry pushed to 2025. The HBO Max It prequel series Welcome to Derry has floated away from a 2024 release window into the storm drain of 2025. No clown show for 2024. There's a lot of juggling of shows and schedules going on, in part due to the SAG-AFTRA strike action, and the show based on the world of Stephen King's It is among those to suffer a delay. Welcome to Derry. We had heard that the schedule for we had that who writes this shit? Come on, coming soon. Can we get an editor in here? Scheduled for Halloween of 2024. That's likely 2025 now, said the chairman and CEO of HBO and Max Content, Casey Bloys, during a press event in New York on Thursday. Welcome to Derry had been in production earlier in 2023 until strike action put a halt to proceedings. Story details are scarce, but it is known that it will be set in the same world as Andy Muschietti's It movies in the years before the Losers Club battled Pennywise as children and as adults. The cast includes Taylor Page, Hovind Adepo, Chris Chalk, James Remar, Madeline Stowe, and Steven Ryder. The two It movies were a huge success at the box office, grossing more than $1.1 billion between them globally. A bit of a bummer for those of you who are diehard It fans. I like It. I think the first of the two most recent versions was the best. I think that was a great movie. The second one had a lot of great elements, but it didn't quite fully click for me. But it's interesting to see that they're going back to that universe, and indeed the same universe as those films to continue the story, to fill in some pieces, some blanks. Stephen King is pretty hot in the news. This is our second video of the day and our second Stephen King story. The other one being Salem's Lot, which is the remake film is in a bit of turmoil of its own because, again, of these strikes and rumors about going straight to Max. I don't know how much I believe of all these sort of excuses we're getting anymore. Sometimes it's supposedly because of the strike. There's still some leftover COVID hangover, but at the same time, we know darn well that during COVID, a lot of these companies, they miscalculated, they overspent, they oversold the earning potential of streaming, and they spent too much money on it. And even before the strikes began, it became clear that they were beginning to pull back. And I think that using these events like the strike as cover for what is really just austerity measures on the part of the company in order to please stockholders and Wall Street. I think that's not out of the question. I think it's a likely situation, because a lot of these series like this one, we know that it was well underway. I don't buy that all of these things are taking so long to get back under to full steam and get into completion. So we shall see. Eventually the truth will come out, but in the meantime, gonna have to wait a little bit longer for this It series, and hopefully it arrives before the moment has passed and maybe nobody's thinking about It anymore. A couple years ago, those two It movies were the talk of the town. They were much bigger, glossier horror films compared to a lot of what's going on now. And we know those smaller films are making a killing. So what's going to happen with this show? Is it going to find an audience when it finally does arrive? Tell us what you think in the comment section below. And until next time, keep it creepy.